Hello and welcome to TigerTails Gaming. I'm Hedgie and this is Land Rover and Ford Off-Road for PlayStation 2, where you race off-road in either Land Rovers or Fords. A game for people who like their titles to be informative rather than exciting. Off-road gives you 5 game modes to choose from. Quick Race, a simple method to get you used to the controls. Career, the main mode of the game. Arcade for pure racing action. And Tournament, which is just career mode with less stages, but they're longer. So perhaps designed for people with performance anxiety issues. Multiplayer is blocked out due to me being sad and alone, but if I had a friend, I'm sure they would love to join me in a leisurely romp in an off-road vehicle. Or if dogging isn't their thing, we could just play this. Quick Race is just that. It chooses a car and a stage for you and simply says, off you go. This is the only mode that allows you to race in vehicles and stages you haven't yet unlocked, but it's random. So if you want the famed Range Rover Sport or the Ford Super Chief, you may have to pause and restart until you do. Career mode starts you with 3 options. The first of which you'll want to visit is the showroom, to buy a nice new vehicle to start off-roading in. However, this game is fiction, as no one who buys a new off-roader would ever want to get it covered in mud. Nevertheless, there are plenty of options to choose from, once you unlock them of course. To begin with, you can pick from the bog standard vehicles, including farmers' favourite the Land Rover Defender, and tradesmen's favourite the Ford Ranger. As you progress, you can then unlock such beauties as the school-run favourite the Land Rover Freelander, and the Isuzu Trooper lookalike the Ford Explorer. Also, here is the Ford Equator, so cool because its turning circle is the size of the bloody earth. Once you've sourced your vehicle, you can then jump straight in the game, or go to the garage to view your pride and joy from 4 different camera angles. You can also repair it between stages here. Now we go to the career map, where we see the world in beautiful GCSE geography textbook resolution, and our path marked out in the tried and tested Top Gear white squiggly line format. Choosing a stage provides the info on what it is, where you'll be racing, and what you can win if you do. Notice I said if. Yeah, this game has some serious rubber banding issues. For example, you can be streaming ahead in first place, only for second, third and fourth to suddenly rush past you with some kind of crazy speed boost they've managed to find. There are no power-ups in this game, by the way. The only collectibles are repair pods, which prevent your car from succumbing to the dreaded black smoke coming from the engine problem. To be fair, career mode includes multiple different types of stage. Simple racing to the finish, elimination challenges where you must finish a lap while not being at the back to avoid being removed from the race, damage control in which you must ensure your lovely new car remains lovely and new and doesn't get scratched, which is pretty much the real 4x4 owner simulator, Gold Rush, the collectathon stage in which you're grabbing money that's just lying around before ensuring you reach the finish line before anyone else, also known as the real Tory party simulator. There's others too, so the career mode has plenty to keep you occupied. Tournament mode, or career mode light, is simply a smaller number of multi-stages where you race on 4 sequential tracks in order to win the most points on aggregate to complete it. Pretty much what real off-road racing would be if people who owned off-road vehicles actually did go off-roading. Arcade is the final stage, the one where you can pick your own race type, track and car and go to town having fun. Of course, you have to unlock them in career mode before you can go ahead and do that. No sneakily practicing before the final exam, then you complete the game before the refund period is expired, and we can't have that, can we? Oh wait, that's Steam, this is PS2. For the most part, the controls are fine. The cars are weighty and feel like the big hulking pieces of machinery that they are in real life. Unfortunately, it almost feels like the power steering breaks during races and the vehicles become nigh impossible to turn. While this doesn't happen all the time, it can be frequent enough to destroy a lead, especially in multiple stage races, where it's entirely possible to drop 1 place in the final stage and end up losing in the final points tally. Also, the game does come across a bit condescending sometimes. In tournaments, it's possible to come second in each race but have enough points to win overall, similar to the Tour de France. The game, though, would prefer you to win each stage and so considers you unlucky if you get second or lower, but grudgingly congratulates you on winning overall before handing you your trophy and winning bonuses. This could give some sensitive gamers flashbacks to school PE teachers or overzealous parents at football games. Ugh. Graphically, it's fine. The cars are identifiable as their real-world counterparts, complete with archetypal number plates that spell out their models like you'd see at trade shows or on dealership forecourts. The stages are pretty big, with some good-looking landscapes to race around in. Overall, the water stages look the best, the desert ones second, and the ice stages looking like a bad PS1 title in some places. The sound is okay. The cars and trucks sound beefy and loud, and the roaring engine's not painful to listen to. The music is not exactly going to win any prizes. The main theme is a minute-long loop of the same rock guitar riff with fat drums and a few extra guitar squeals behind it. While it's not offensive, it's certainly not something you can listen to over and over. But this music is in the entire front end as well. Options screen, car showroom, career maps, garage, it's always there. Be prepared to get very acquainted with it. The music in-game is a bit better, mainly because it's pretty low and out of the way. Off-road prefers to let the vehicle's engines be the music, keeping the sound effects higher in volume. Personally, I prefer that too, especially since the theme tune is still running circles in my head. Overall, Land Rover and Ford Off-Road is simply a by-the-numbers name-dropping racing game. It's not bad, but it's certainly nothing that will get people calling for it to be brought at the party, mainly because it's two-player split-screen only, and the entire experience can be recreated a lot better with Gran Turismo, Colin McRae Rally, and of course, actually going off-roading. That's what these cars are for! Stop driving your kids to school in a damn Discovery! Buy a Renault! This has been Hedgie from TigerTails Gaming. If you like what you've seen here, you can call my number. Or if you prefer something a little more interesting, please like and subscribe. If you want to hear more from me, comment below and watch TigerTails Radio on Monday nights at 8 PM. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.